welcome everyone. It's time for more Atomfall. Last time we... hello. Right. Last time we kept exploring Windham Village. Oh, bloody hell, people are just freaking out again. It's very common in this game. I basically went for this area over here. Went into the village shop, spoke to Morris, the killer of the lady inside St. Catherine's Church, and we basically went along with him, I think. I still haven't gone back to the church, which I probably will do, but yeah. Also went into the bakery, chatted with the woman in there. She has a husband on the top floor, or second floor, I suppose. And there's weird voices coming from that door. I need a key though, and I'm afraid that maybe the key only comes from her, so I have to take her down, or we can find it in the garage, because we found a note about someone like taking care of the bakery while she was gone, and the keys potentially being dropped off here or something. So we might find them here. That's a thing that we are going to check out in this episode. Because yes, in this episode we're continuing our exploration. We've been sort of in this area, so we have all of this left, as well as over here we have a thing about the Mere View Hotel over here, which we can go and check out. So that's basically it. Ended up here at the little pavilion that's here, and we are gonna go, I think, out, right, and then up. So this is basically where we start. Lovely. I like this village. Well, okay, the barbed wire fence might not be that cool, but, you know, still. It's surrounding the river, so I suppose that's fair. Now, that is the Grendel's Head. Have not been to Grendel's Head. Good. Let's check that out. I haven't even been to this, I think. Whatever is this?
Until the area is once again declared safe.
Wish you would not speak as much. Regarding village rules, safety, etc., etc. Anything I can check out in here? Yes, the village hall. Well, isn't that a bit interesting? How about we start with that? And this seems to be...
we haven't all gone mad living like this.
This seems to be a pretty sordid affair. Is that what you call it? Okay, the tea is out, and ooh, are you the person I'm supposed to talk to potentially? That is not impossible. Before we do it though, burn salve. I can't learn that, but I can take it. We can sell it. Lovely. Nip this in the bud, says someone. We need to deal with June at the tea room. She's smart, keeps her secrets well buried, but there's the stench of corruption about her. She's got a history that she's not telling us, I'm sure of it. Best to nip this in the bud. If asked, it's standard sterilization protocol, and we've taken June to the detention facility. Don't let anyone inside the tea room once you've sterilized it. And bring anything you find of hers back here from Sims. Now, I couldn't help but notice, yeah, there was a thing there. Oh, the whiskey, yes, but like the pistol ammo and more rifle ammo. Lovely. People seem rather chill when it comes to like actual stealing in this game, not gonna lie. Protocol documents, chest key, and June's key. There's some shoes over there. Am I too? I assume that this guy is June. No, you're Sims. Gotcha. June. Alright, June is the person in the tea room. Cloth, etc. Okay, you know what, Sims? I'll get to you in just a few moments. Hold on. Allow me to just check out the toilets first. Lovely. Paper rolls. Do not need. Bandage. Do not need. Not right now, but potentially remember that that's there. I love that we can just take the paper rolls and use them as... what would that be? What would paper rolls be? It's not cloth, is it? Not 100% sure what that is, but okay, I could do it, I suppose. Nothing else in here. Could we assume the same here? Just a bunch of toilet rolls. Nothing really else. No. Yep. Secrets, etc., etc. So that's that little area. Can I go in here? Yes, I can. Slice of cake. Awesome. Tea. As well as some whiskey. By the way, what's my inventory? My inventory is very full.
Much if I had a bit more sunshine.
Can come out this side. first aid kit is pretty damn nice, though. I'm very full up on, like, everything. But, yes, a first aid kit, that is interesting. I do not need to have potatoes here. That's very unimportant. There we go. Towels, etc., etc. Be on the lookout for anything key-shaped. Because we could find it here, I suppose. Hello.
Keep the peace, Civvy.
Yes, yes, yes. Chill out. Don't worry. Gunpowder. Awesome. I still don't know if... I still don't know if stealing is a thing in this game. Like, I stole the shopkeeper's key from the hook that it was on right beside him. That was a bit weird. Who can actually... Okay, you seem chill. Okay, you seem chill. I mean, I suppose I took one of the entry points. You can also come through here, presumably. Yes, okay, fair enough. Hello. I can read your transmission log. That seems weird that I can do that. Reception test negative, transmission test negative, reception test negative, 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 negative. Positive within zone, convoy 4. Transmission test cancelled, positive within zone, convoy 5. Okay, so things not terribly good here.
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
I know, chill out. So, nothing too much about that. But okay, fine. Sims, we were told to go and talk to you, I believe. So, presumably, you... presumably, you're gonna have potentially something good to tell me. Let's see what it is that you have to say.
Good day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble. And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too. Tell me, where have you come from?
Absolutely no idea, but if you point me towards a thing that I can kill, I can probably help. So not sure, don't remember much before today, just a wanderer trying to stay alive. How about you tell me what on earth is going on in this village? Maybe I am just gonna say that I don't remember, or be a bit vague. You know what? Since I'm not really on the protocol's side, maybe I should be a little bit vague on this occasion. Just say that, you know what, just try to stay alive. There's a bunch of outlaws out there. I'm trying to just, indeed, stay alive. That's it.
If you've wandered out there and survived, then you're doing better than most. But I'm sure there's more to you than that, eh? In case it wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Wyndham is under the protection of the protocol. You are permitted to move freely through the village. For now, at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope it'll be reciprocated. But don't go causing any trouble here. Is that clear? And if trouble finds you, make sure you report it. Post haste. Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you. I would hope a stranger like you can provide me with some information.
So, yes, we do know about protocol. We got it. And I'm sure I have been very, very forthcoming all the way, I think. I mean, I have killed one of you, but you don't know that. That's fine. So it makes me think that I have any information to give. And perhaps what you want to know. Got a few questions myself. That is true. Do I really? But you know what? I am a bit curious. What is it that you would like to know?
I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside.
Okay, and yes. Ooh, what will you do with any information I give you? I'm not going to be that person, but yeah, if I tell you stuff about the outside, because I do know a little bit, what would you give me?
Trust me. You will be much better off aiding protocol than crossing us. Be under no illusions. We must eradicate the corruption that festers here before there is any hope of leaving this blasted place. If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards such an outcome. But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again, did you come from the outside? What do you know?
I mean, the first question is a bit of a redundant question, isn't it? You are calling me a new face. Where the hell would I otherwise have come from? My memories are gone. I don't know where I came from. I wish I knew how to get out of here. Same as you. Investigating the interchange. Ooh, don't name drop that. I don't think I'm being interrogated. No. Here's the thing. My memories are gone and I don't really know where the hell I'm from.
Well, this is disappointing. I was hoping you'd have something you were willing to share. We imprison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but you can keep your liberties for now. I trust that will be more conducive to a timely recollection of your origins. In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with any of the pagan sentiments some of the locals may try to foist on you. Such beliefs are dangerous and forbidden. Do I make myself clear? And if you still wish to have protocol's aid, you'll just have to make yourself useful to me in other ways.
Okay, now that is interesting. What sort of ways?
The civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good, I'm sure of it. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But you're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly, but nor are they immediately suspicious of you. Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should know, come to me with it. If you want somewhere to start, well, we've had our eyes on Iris, the baker. I could send a patrol in, of course, but a softer approach might prove more efficacious.
So we have... Oh, I have something to report I can say. Alright. I'm probably not gonna go these fellas errands, so to speak. That is probably not my character at all. So, how about Dr. Garrow? Is that a name that you recognize?
The good Dr. Garrow? Not so good in my opinion. That woman is dangerous. Caught her up to her old nonsense again and incarcerated her smartly at our Skethermore camp. The prison is closely guarded, so don't even think about attempting to reach her without our permission. But that permission may be granted if you prove yourself loyal to us here in the village.
Gotcha. So play ball with them here. Easier time in Skethermore. Gotcha. We shall see about that.
Stay out of trouble, eh?
Now he walks away. Can I literally just... I can literally just take him down. That is interesting, I gotta be honest. Like, from a gameplay perspective, or rather, should I say, story perspective, I can literally just take him out. Don't know if he has something to do, or rather that he can do that would make it not so, but that is curious. Like, is this one of those games where you could literally kill everyone, and the game would just allow that? Very interesting. Not necessarily the playthrough that we're currently doing, but interesting to know that that exists. Right, I think that is as much as we can get from this place, so let's head back out. And on to the Grendel's head. What the hell is a Grendel? Okay, don't jump down there. Actually, don't jump here either, apparently the game says. Cool. Oop. Let's jog on over here. Is there anything outside? They have the tea on. It's also warm. Food for hard-working villagers. Oh, which is not me. And ooh. Okay. Well, we already have. Why do these exist, and why can't I do anything with them? I say that. Can I break them? Is that a thing? Do I want to even try to break them? I don't know. Hello, sir. You have some glue. I shall help myself to some glue. Don't know why it's here. Glass, pint, etc., etc. And we have a back way in as well. So we have a few options here about, or rather with Grendel's head. But why don't we start with the main door and we'll see from there, basically. And it is quite the pub, all right. Very, very indeed British, which fits the stuff, so to speak. We're gonna get to the bartender in just a few moments. Hello, sir or woman. You are very much uninteresting to me, as are you. Can I find anything fun here? Not really. I would assume that that is not a Grendel. Or is that a Grendel? I don't know. So I suppose it really is just bar worker. Okay, fine, but let's talk to you. It's Alf Buckshaw. Ooh. Are you by any chance related to Ned Buckshaw? I would suspect so.
How do? Not often we're seeing new faces here. My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland, such as it is. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, I say that, but was he actually called Buckshaw last name? They very much look the same. Okay, right. Just wandering around, getting my bearings.
You weren't expecting to find a place like Wyndham still ticking over after all what's gone on here, were you now?
I mean, a bit of a shock, I suppose. I mean, surprised that anyone's still alive isn't really correct, because, like, I don't even know what the hell has happened, so why would I assume people would be dead? So it's like a soldier where to protect you all, sorry, you all have to live like this, trapped in here. Yes, let's, for once, be a bit sympathetic.
Folk will get used to anything given time. Which isn't to say, it's not nice to see some new faces coming through here now and then. Reminds a fella just how strange this all really is. The captain likes strangers too. He treats them better than he does the rest of the village. Means he can do things us regular folk can't.
Like leave, probably. And yes, indeed, he is giving me a bunch of liberties, but he really distrusts the populace, so yes. So as the captain giving me free run of the village, have there been any other new faces around here? That's a good question. Right. And why is there something you need doing? We'll get to that. But yeah, anyone else new recently?
Why? There were a lady scientist here not so long ago. Dr. Garrow. They say she used to work at the site over the mere. Top dog too, I was told. Managed to get out while the rest of them boffins were trapped in with us. Any road, she turns up here a few months back out of nowhere and starts throwing her weight around. She did something that got the soldiers' backs up, and they stuck her in their jail on Scathamore.
That's lovely. So, do you know what she did?
Well, I heard, and I don't know how much credit to give it, that she whispered summit to one of them big gun turrets of theirs over at their camp, and the thing shut off, just like that. She waltzed right into the camp, and soldiers were all turned about looking for her. Captain didn't like being made a fool of like that. Of course, that's just hearsay and gossip. And I don't gossip, me. You let me know if there's aught else I can help you with.
I mean, you did gossip a little bit, but yes, okay. So she has the means to interact, let's just say, freely with bard equipment. Interesting. So, okay. Indeed. Any bard equipment you're able to get your hands on by any chance?
Keep your bloody voice down. Nothing brings the soldiers down on you faster than talking about that. Mayhap I heard rumours of it, but I can't see it out more than that.
I'll take rumors. Start talking, or I'll tell the soldiers some story that I'll have them tearing this place into pieces. Okay, we're not doing that kind of a playthrough. Not right now, at least. So, okay. Please, my life depends on information. It's worth a favor, and a big one. Just help me out. See?
A favour, eh? Well, aye. Maybe that might be what I need right now. All right, let's talk. One of them scientists, in particular, used to come to drinking here. Before it all went arse upwards, that is. He liked his ale, that fella, and ale made him chatty. Well, he said he worked on some gadget with that Dr. Garrow, who were a big noise over at the site. He called it a signal redirector. Top secret. Only a few of them made at the doctor's request. I've no idea what they were for. You could do worse than talk to Nora. She were there at the time, and she has a good brain, has Nora. She hides out in her barn on Scathamore. I'll mark it for you. Look, you didn't hear any of that from me, all right? Quiet as the grave, mate.
Alright, so Scathamore, presumably not just a base, but probably a bit more as well. Gotcha. So I appreciate you helping me, and you won't go tell anyone about this conversation either, will you? No, let's not put any ideas in his head, right?
Now, about that favour. I need to collect a few messages. Not important, you understand, but I can't stick me nose out of the door without the soldiers taking an interest. You, they'll let walk out of the village, so I need you to go to Skethermore first.
Oh, right. And so, oh, is that a thing then? You're the bartender, so that's what you do. You don't go anywhere else. Gotcha. So, okay, yeah. What's up with the secrecy? What's the messages for?
I'm not interesting. Just need a mite of discretion in the gathering, if you follow me. There's something in it for you and all. Not asking you to do out for note. I need a message collecting from Nora. Careful with her. She's not fond of strangers. But it'll be all right if you see I sent you. The other note is with a fella who skulks all over Skethermore. But we have a meeting place. I'll mark it on your map. Fair warning, though. Out in Skethermore, soldiers don't care who or what you are. They'll shoot before they ask.
Gotcha, so they are the outlaws of Skethermore, so to speak. So, okay, yeah, the village. Any chance you wanna let me know what your take on all of this is?
Well, after it all went to cock and we got quarantined, London started sending in soldiers. To start with, folk were happy to see 'em. But after a while, it turned out there was bugger all they could do to help. When they found out they weren't being let back through the wall again, well, it got nasty. Plenty round here, I reckon. It's what it would have been like if the Nazis had invaded after all. Of course, you didn't hear that from me, all right?
I can see it, yes. So, yeah, you don't know what it was that caused the quarantine. Yeah, soldiers, though. Yeah, but okay, yes. What do you know about the quarantine, like, the reason why?
Who knows what them boffins were up to? But I don't think that atom plant going pop was part of the plan, do you? Or at least they told us it were an atom plant. So where are all the atoms, eh? I've heard a thing or two about radioactiveness, and by all rights, none of us should be standing here. Anyhow, I shouldn't be gossiping about this stuff.
Yes, you are the person who doesn't gossip after all. Where are all the atoms? Probably still at the plant. That's where the atoms are. So, right, I can also ask about certain supplies.
I suppose I might be able to help a friendly traveller out. What sort of gear did you have in mind?
Okay, basic supplies that will survive. Heavier weaponry. Specialized tools. Ooh. Specialized tools. I mean, weaponry sounds fun, but I have weaponry. What I don't have is tools, and definitely not specialized tools.
All right. Well, look. There's ways and means. The old government bunkers, the ones they reckon were secret. Like anything stays a secret round here for long. If it's special gear you want, have a poke round in any bunker you find. I've heard there's some grand doings to be had in them, but watch yourself. Few of them are safe.
Okay, well, I thought you had some, but fine. Right, let's also talk trade. You have stuff, but not really much. You have ethanol, you have potatoes, you have breakfast tea, and you have tomatoes. Right, you're useless. I should probably have expected as much.
Be around.
I mean, you could have something. Now, I'm gonna assume, is this now gonna be... Is this trespassing? You don't seem to mind me being here. Do you have a key? People are very generous with you going places. So obviously, if I just do this, is this trespassing? You really are very okay with people just walking about your, well, areas, so to speak. How about, okay, something over there. Okay, but that's just a thing. You have more whiskey, do not need, tumblers, etc. There, oh, here we go. Reverend got his hand on a battery. Okay. Heard that the Reverend got his hand on one of the batteries somehow. Says he's a collector. Just made me think in case we need something with more of a kick. Ooh, but you say the Reverend. Were we talking to the Reverend or were we talking to the Vicar? Hold on. Because that's not the same, is it? I don't believe it's the same, at least. Cloth. Here's all the stuff. Ooh, there's a door over there. Can I? I can squeeze through. Hello. Secret tunnel, you say? Well, I shouldn't say no to that. That is just a pewter tankard. That is presumably up there. But no.
Onwards, mustn't grumble.
Hopefully they don't see me going in here. What the hell is this, by the way? Interesting. But what's even more interesting is a secret tunnel. Okay, what do we have here then? And question, are we alone? Are we alone? There's lights, not necessarily. Be on the lookout for things. Maybe he does have specialized tools in his little bunker, if this can be called a bunker. Okay, there's some table over there. I was about to say I wouldn't call this a tunnel, but yeah, you can keep going. Okay, books and stuff, but nothing. Okay, so is this where you have the secret distillery, huh? Gotcha, this is where the moonshine comes from. Lovely. Anything at all interesting right here? We have a string, we have some pistol ammo, always interesting. Preparing the package for collection. Okay, so from A to R, that would be Alf, right? To R, do not know who that is. I'm preparing the package for collection now. Keep in contact with our friends. When it's ready, they'll send you to the pickup location in their messages. Ooh, but you use it wisely. I'm not sure when I'll be able to get you more and stay safe. Hold on. When it's ready, they'll send you the pickup location in their messages. So the stuff that we get from you potentially points to something, a package. That is interesting. And, ooh, okay, M1911, that seems like a thing that we could do. I can't place it. This is so, the inventory system in this game is a bit on the weird side, not gonna lie. But, what can we... Burn salve, I can actually create myself. So, you know what, I'm sorry to say, but I am gonna drop that. Well, actually, the sickle... Average damage fast, high damage average. So this is quicker, this is slower. But this one can't. Why can't I just place stuff here? I do kind of want to have that one still. Yeah, you know what? Burn resistance. Doesn't feel like we necessarily. I'm just gonna use it. There we go. And I'm gonna grab this gun. So that is a semi-automatic high capacity. This is semi-automatic. Average damage, average range, low recoil. So basically just an upgrade for this, I think. Right? I mean, if you look at my gun, if I load this, it has a clip of 13. But if I were to equip this one, it has a clip of 7. And I've now realized that I have this, this loaded and this loaded. Can I unload this? Do I get the bullets back? I think I did. Good. So, I would say probably we just get that one right. Yeah, so we do get the bullets back. Lovely. So, yeah, I think that we do move over this guy. 7, not 10. So fewer bullets, that's true, but potentially with less recoil, we can do better, basically. Right, that was a good little find. But again, are there specialized tools? Because if there are, that's what I'm a bit interested in. Guns and weapons, etc., all fine and dandy. But other stuff is interesting too. Seem very... I'm gonna get my melee weapon out. So I don't trust this place not to throw, like, rats at me. Oh. Okay. Oh. this has sort of seeped into here, has it? Okay. I can't get that. We need the blue finger perk, which I do not know when I can get. Oh, bloody hell. What the freaking hell are you? That's not pleasant, and there's a lot of you. Okay, you know what? Let's just... Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Ow. Okay. Shove off. Let's just run to begin with. That's a bit unsettling, but now... Am I missing something if I took a lot of damage? Okay. Don't want to use that one. Okay, well... Damn it. I wouldn't mind... checking. Screw you. Is there anything? I don't think there... I think that is basically just to get to those plants. So I am gonna assume... Okay, let's keep on going. Can I go in the water? Oh! What the... crap on a cracker. That was... That was almost a jump scare. Okay, so those things... Bloody hell, can I... Is this a thing that you can do? Yes. Gotcha. Right. Freaking hell. Okay, you know what? I just picked up a band-aid. So you know what? There we go. Full health. Lovely. Not what I wanted to spend that on. Oh, what did I... What was... What? Oh, okay. There's... Oh, it's these little guys again. Okay, I see. They exist here too. I gotcha. Run. Get up. Oh, stay away. You can I was just waiting to explode. I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna keep going over here. That comes alive as well. Okay, get up. Oh, dangerous freaking place, this. Dangerous freaking place. But I have made it past into whatever the hell this area is. Assorted scraps, lovely. I don't really want to create anything right now, so we're gonna go back to flashlight. Okay, this is just here. What is this place like? Where the hell am I coming out? I'm... Oh. Side room or where I was? Wait. Side room? Oh, no. Have not been here. Have absolutely not been here. Gotcha. I am gonna pop this thing. That has a range to it. Gotcha. Well, learning things here. Just avoid the water as much as possible, and that's a corpse. Lovely. Okay, well, and a cache. That's the good stuff. Meat. Gonna consume that immediately. And I can't pick up that, so bloody hell, I did proper low burial place, which is a bit interesting, not gonna lie. Like, how the hell did you even get that here? Okay. Let's get the flashlight out again, so we can just double make sure. Oh. Are these things gonna be... I don't think that they're in here. The little bloody bloodsuckers, whatever the hell they are. So, okay. Scathermore or woods? Place your bets now. Where do we actually come out here? Because I don't think we're in the village anymore. I'm gonna assume we're not in the village anymore. Yeah, be looking out for traps as well, by the way. I haven't even thought about that. Go back, it says. Yes, I can see the thing or the thought process behind that message. Yes, where do we come up? Scathermore, gotcha. Alright. Do I go all the way back? No, I don't go all the way back. So you know what? Slight change of plans. We're heading into Scathermore, I assume. Well, if nothing else, it's a lovely day. Secret tunnel. Where the hell am I on the map, and what the hell does this map look like? We have Nora's barn, we have a vehicle depot, and we have the protocol camp. And in fact, okay, the protocol camp is actually not that great. Well, there's a giant ass building over here, that's true. Not the biggest of maps, but there is stuff going on for sure. Oh, okay. I think we have our first look at the flamethrower robots. Awesome. Perfect to encounter those in a place where it is said that the army just shoots on sight, basically. That's lovely. Now, where does this go? That is basically just the road back to Windham Village. I am a bit tempted to just go back. For no other reason. For no other reason than the fact that I don't want to be here right now. But we're not really doing this right now. I can hear someone. Oh, yeah, over there. Okay. Are you alone? By any chance? Oh. Yeah, you know what? As I said, I think I just want to go back. Not because I'm scared. Not because I'm scared. Absolutely not scared. That's not the reason. Not at all. Not even a tiny, tiny bit scared. I can't even get up here, so I have to go around and face that guy, maybe. Yeah, I don't think there's much here. It feels like a very... Ooh, hello. I was about to say, doesn't that look like a thing that we could have gone through? Oh. It definitely felt like it. I heard stuff. What I was about to say is that doesn't it look like this look like a place where we could do some mine detecting, or metal detecting, I should say. Also, what the hell is over there? I should look at this. It's a sheep. You're not looking too hot. Ah, you're also going to be bursting. Gotcha. Bursting sheep. Lovely. Let's not poke the bursting sheep. That's the big building that was on the map. Yes, we did have a telephone box as well now. If I just get over here, just make my way. Okay, you actually... Okay, you just moved away real far. Oh, no, you didn't. Are you gonna... You seem to be a bit chill. Like, I am just walking back to Windham Village. Don't worry about me. So we are going to come back here, don't worry. But for now, I want to focus a bit more on Windham Village. Now, where did we come out? Presumably, I was supposed to say right. I was about to say over here, but no, actually down bottom here. We have something over here that's a bit interesting. But, are we chill? Are we cool? Feels like we're cool. Feels like you sort of have gotten the memo about who I am, which is no one important whatsoever. Don't bother talking to me. Right. We can't get up here to this thing if we want to. I did see some... Didn't I see yes? Some herbs. Still not full up on herbs. Anything interesting though here? Lovely little cottage thing. Hello. You can't go through there. Oh. And a vault to get in there. Okay, is that a thing? I didn't even have to vault, but I can get up here. Hello. Yeah, there we go. Around the back. Wicker basket. Bit of bread. You know what? I'm just gonna consume it. And another one of these bastards. You know what? Now that I probably won't get into trouble.
This is a defense announcement.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that. Gotcha. Lovely. So the little garden gnomes, they scream when you kill them. Awesome. Whole bunch of poison. That's very lovely. And if I ever start using my stuff, then we know about a place where we can stock up on a few bits and pieces. That's good to know. Right, back into the village. Now that we are down here, it feels reasonable that we would sort of try go for the garage or workshop or whatever, which would be, I suppose, that thing there. But, oh, hello. That is a road leading up there. We do not need to go there. That is fine. We can just come down here. So this is a building we cannot go into. Gotcha. I would assume... Actually, we can just open it. Trespassing, you say? Well, I can see something over here. We haven't had a good magazine in a while. We have a St. Catherine's Church flyer. So St. Catherine's Church was established as St. Catherine's in 1245, and signs of the original Norman architecture are still visible in the Victorian restoration of 1860-62. Erected on an earlier pagan site, the church has been the locus of worship for the beautiful village of Windham and the surrounding area. The visitor would be well advised to enjoy the churchyard, the stained glass windows, and by prior arrangement, the crypt, all of which will reward lovers of history and architecture. I did not need to get any permission or anything like that. That is actually a collectible, a different kind of collectible. Visitor pamphlets. We have a bunch of different stuff that we can collect. Gotcha. Someone's been taking up residence here. Bit of water. Potatoes. I shall eat potatoes. So why is this trespassing? No armor. Hello. Okay. And... oh, I heard a creak, but no creak. I don't think that you're in here. Even more glue. I'm starting to be well off on glue. I'm gonna be able to make a lot of grenades soon. Is it safe to go out there? I don't know, but I think it is safe to go out here. Or is it? I don't know. Is it? Oh. I don't know why you stopped there. Isn't anyone gonna mind? Nope. There we go. I was not in there. I don't know what you were talking about. Here we go. Here's the mechanic shop. So, what? Oh, okay. So, I might have been lucky there. So they are like checking in there. So if you are spotted while in there, yes. Hello, named person potentially. No, just a regular guy. Now, what we're looking for here is not a car, even though a car would be nice. No, we're looking for not also a magazine, but here is a magazine. So, Jed's Logan, 10 Days to Doom. I'm not going to try to read that. Jim, Jed's Logan, must work to solve the riddle posed by mysterious alien prophet discovered in the wreckage of an unknown spaceship on the surface of an asteroid. Can he save the Earth from certain doom? Awesome, love that. But we're looking for keys. Looking for keys for the bakery. So is that a thing that we could locate? That does not go in there. Hello. Are you chill with me if I nudge my way in here?
Beer at the pub tastes like sheep dip.
We can't go through here. We can't go through multiple...
paint the boundary wall institutional green.
We don't have...
Call this whole country a lunatic asylum.
Yeah, we can just go in here, okay. Bunch of scrap, kinda... Oh, bloody... Oh, game. Game, are we cool? What is going on? Oh, this is not nice. Oh, this is not nice at all. Oh, what the hell has happened? I think I need to reload. This is not pleasant. There's the bakery bedroom key, and no one seems to mind if I take him. To call him a monster. Tina, I've been thinking about what you said. Your words were vicious, but I won't return the favor. Instead, I'm writing to beg for your compassion. My poor Philip isn't himself, it's true, but he's no danger to anyone. I know how the illness looks, but to call him a monster, to claim he attacked you, I won't believe it. He's been nothing but a loving husband to me. Don't listen to the protocol and their poison. Please, don't tell anyone about Philip. You know what they would do to him in and the bakery. So we have the stuff that we need. We do want to go back there, I think. String, scrap, even more glue, but I am gonna have to reload because what the hell happened? Everything is just jittery. Like, that is obnoxious. I need to try reload and see if that fixes it. Well, I have even reloaded the game. That is to say, shut it down and start it again. Is it fine? I mean, it might be a bit fine. I don't know, and I don't know what the hell happened. It might be me. Am I jittering? Is it me? Am I the fault here? I don't know. But you know what I do want to do as a final bet for this episode? It's back to the bakery. That's what I want to do. I want to check this guy. I want to check with Philip. See how Philip is actually coming along. And we'll see what all those voices are about. And if I can also make it out of the bakery without falling into the world. Right, we are here. Are we... Yep. There's the voices. You are chilling with me just walking in here. That's cool. Now, I'm gonna bring out my bat. Because I'm not sure that we are gonna be able to talk. I even see the purple thing coming along, coming out of the room. Alright, let's have a bit of a look at Philip. Who are you and how are you doing? Hello, Philip. Okay, you have weird eyes, have you? And there's blood in here. Are you gonna attack me as soon as I walk in here? Yes, yes you are. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay. Ow. There we go. Okay, he came on to me, so to speak.
Philip.
Oh, bloody hell.
What have you done, you monster?
I didn't do anything.
You asked for this.
Oh, lady. Lady. Ah. I see. Are people gonna have a problem with this? Not impossible. Right, Philip, you have nothing on you. Iris, you have club, which is interesting, I suppose. I can actually pick that up, that's true. The bakery bedroom key, yeah, you had it on you. I almost assumed as much. As ammo, you have grenades, multi-cocktail sticky bomb. I'm just gonna take a sticky bomb. Right, I mean, I suppose I stood there with my weapon out. I suppose there wasn't really much to say about that. Man, she just did a big old jump. But look at this. Consumables manual. I'm already feeling good about this. I mean, you were harboring a very, very dangerous man who wasn't almost a man anymore. That was pretty stupid of you. Good husband to you, yes, but also infested. Now the question is, when I walk out of here, what are people gonna say? Are they gonna be chill? Why am I looking around here? I've already been here. I'm gonna go outside and just see what people say. If anyone's, you know, alerted to my shenanigans here. Also, probably shouldn't I run around with the thing, the weapon of murder, so to speak. No, I think we're actually kind of shit. Let's have a look at the skills. What did I just unlock? I unlocked blue fingers. Okay. I think I do want to pick that one. That seems reasonable. Harvest young spores from heavily affected sources, or effects from consumables last longer. Not bad. Food consumables also grant a damage resistance buff. Also not bad. But yeah, the blue fingers, that's where that is. And that is a reasonable place to find that, I suppose. Right where a person was very blue, indeed. So, you know what? I mean, this is probably gonna come up anyway, so I am gonna take this. This is gonna be my first skill, which is a little bit odd in some ways, but yes. Let's have that, and we'll think about whatever it is that we're gonna do later in a, well, later situation. Now, is that gonna... I don't think we have that yet, but I assume that it's gonna pop into here, and then obviously we're gonna want to find some sort of recipe for that as well. So we have a bunch of stuff, really. We're still not done, by the way. I'm just gonna work this out as, you know. There we go. Was that it? No, that was actually not it. I think. Okay, so there are some that are like hidden or something. Anyway, what have we done in this episode? That we have done basically this area over here. This is what we've done. So we still have all of this. So yeah, in the next episode, I'm gonna keep exploring Windham Village. I still think that it is likely that we'll first go to the woods. Feels like Scattermore would be the final place that I go to. I still don't know, but we shall find out, I suppose. So, more of this coming in the next episode. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.